Are you looking for answers about extraterrestrials or maybe the true meaning of life? Then you have come to the right place. Welcome to the Ivan Teller online broadcast. Please subscribe to this YouTube channel. And for more details, please visit ivanteller.com and learn more about your galactic families.
Greetings all. Thank you for joining us for tonight's channeling. Up and running once again. Seems like it's synced better. Not sure, but yeah, it's better. Go ahead tomorrow. Channeling also 8 p.m. Eastern. Remember, so next week's going to be more interesting. I'll have to figure that out. It might be. I'm not sure because I have to work Thursday and Saturday nights, so we'll see how that goes. I haven't figured that out yet. Too many other things in the way. Okay, machine is working. Blessings all for being here, and let's see here. We'll do a. I don't know if anybody would like to do a blessing. If not, we'll call somebody and take care of that. It's all good. The more we got, the better. So more weird's going to be moving in, it seems.
Yeah, okay, I'll do one then.
Oh, thank you.
Just a sec. I'll be up to it in. Thank you.
Thank you. Blessings.
Thank you.
My, I think we'll call in the angels also, or Joshua, whoever, to clear out this area where I am, to assist with the clearing also. That seems to be helping quite a bit. Metatron, or whoever it might be. Ariel I tried to call on, but she was shy apparently, so we'll see who else. Oh yeah, that's another thing. I think there's an archangel, like, there's a lot of them. There's not just, like, what, 4 or 5 of them. You might want to add a whole bunch of numbers to that. Apparently there's more than we realize. So, for many different things. So, what's new, right? So, blessings all. And here we go. We are the Zeta Collective. We have many messages for your society. We, like you, are healing, understanding our origins, our purpose. Still, we have much to learn, just as you. So, we are no better. We are on a different path than you are. Many of you that will be viewing this in now and future will connect to your time-traveling energies in the coming months. Through astral, we will see the future, is what we see. We will have different timelines to tell others, some of fear, some of positive, depending on your energy levels, what you're connecting to at that time, what you wish to remember during your astral visits. Many will see, feel what is coming, positive and negative. Doesn't mean you'll necessarily be of either one. One will be chosen eventually as your Earth Collective comes through and decides on what you would all like to experience. This happens all the time. You all connect to each other even without knowing it. This is how it all works. As you come into this earth as actors, but you're also the audience watching yourselves play out your roles. Learning, knowing well that being in part of this existence is so important. The wording here has already been said many times in these channels. So be prepared. You can connect to it now if you wish so. If not, it will eventually come to you, those that are on this path of knowing. These timelines are also sacred timelines that sometimes cannot be totally remembered, but some will be, because they are vital to awaken others, if spoken publicly, to awaken those that do not believe in this information, that are distrusted, however it is, however, whatever it is their path, to find their direction. Everyone has their own direction, their own path, as you know. Your truth, as you want it, is sometimes delivered and accepted in different ways. I send you so much love. Blessings to you all. We are the Zetas. Much love. Syrian energy is among you all, connecting to the oceans, the sea life. We, the Syrians, send you much love as you open your hearts to this earth, Mother Earth. But every day is Earth Day on your earth. Yes, it is conditioned to one day, but we realize it is celebrated every day. The elementals speak to many more today than usual because many are open to Mother Earth's energy but do not understand what the messages are coming from. Your oceans are opening up to you with information vital to your Earth's survival as you connect to timelines that you are approaching. The Syrians love you so much, but yet we are so foreign to your society. We are still acknowledging your timelines here, your understanding your place here, as we have to be careful of who we connect with to not take you off your path, which is easily done if we move too quickly, as you might understand. Moving too quickly can cause a disruption across your planet. And mostly the one that is affected first. But others are affected also, because you're all wired together, spiritually. A wired family, as you can say. There's a better terminology of that, but that at least gets someone's attention. Our message for all that is on this earth to realize you are all so well bound to each other. Telepathy, your hearts are connected to each other, you feel each other's emotions every day but you not realize it. As you awaken more, you will feel more for each other over time. It's like an egg hatching and a chickling coming out. Coming to life, realizing there's a world out there, and you are, at this time, most are in a shell. You do not realize there's a whole world out there that you've been missing out on. You're all going in this direction. Some of are already there, but even to a certain extent, there are boundaries that cannot be crossed at this time. Not yet. They will be. As for boundaries, that is not entirely a correct word, but you understand. There's only so far you can go. But as you open up, you will connect throughout this earth to each other, but also throughout the universe, and feel the universe, feel the sun, feel the moon, feel other Earths and other planets. This power was within all of you, is to understand it, craft it, as these energies awaken within you. Sending much love. Blessings. Blessings all. Greetings. Lyrans. Connected to your underground Earth. Your presidency of the United States is a curious watch for us all. We hope that many awaken to their surroundings as your presidential races seem more of a clown fest than they do a true political system, which is not. It is more of a babysitter for your society to some degree. It is what your society wants at this time. It wishes, not all, but the majority wish for it to be in place, to feel safe, to feel secure, because of fear. Fear controls so many. But as your Earth Collective slowly awakens, realize your government system as it is no longer needed. But yes, it is keeping much from your society. It is keeping pretty much everything from your society of what is truly going on. Your presidential race, though you call president, is not. It is a false leader, one that is being told what to do. If the one that does go against what he is spoken of will be removed easily by coincidental illness or action done by others, removed in a clever way where most will believe it because of your media is working with the same organization that pulls his strings. As you, I believe, know this already, but for those that are still unbelievable to all of this. As you are unlocked from your reality centers and open up to a new one, you will be able to connect to others where they will have no choice but to see the true Earth as it truly is. What is happening on our watch, you can say, there will be certain events where individuals will question their reality. That is all we can go at. I believe you can connect the dots on your own. Certain events where many will question their decisions of belief systems. The belief system that they are living in, most likely they will have another go at it, of what to believe. Especially when you hear of you're the only ones here on this planet. Humans, nature, and that's about it. Spirituality, non-existent. Yes, there is a God to many of your societies, but spirit world, even that is fantasy to some. But not completely understood or ignored by your government systems because they wish you not to connect to it. Your media systems, we are allowed to convey to your society, will be forced eventually to reveal slightly of what is happening on your planet in truth. Slightly. Acknowledge it, but then quiet very quickly. As they keep your society in hypnotism, as they work with your dark black projects, whatever word your Earth uses, we're only using these words to connect. For you to recognize, we do not use those words, but your public government and your media is well connected. I believe most of you, at least those with an open mind, are realizing this. Yes, they might put on a show for your public, but in truth, it is just to keep the masses in a comfort zone of safety, at least as for information. Your desert regions, or where many of the experiments are being conducted, will open up their doors eventually. They will have no choice. As for what is seen, though, will be not the true projects. We will give you that. Those that wish to open up alien information, but this is a start at least. This is at least a start, because what we see as a possibility, nothing is completely concrete. But as your facilities open within your black projects, your public will see a public version of it, not the entire inside story. But it is a step in the right direction as your society begins to be allowed to know what is happening. That is what we can say to you at this time. But there will be certain events happening on your planet shortly. At least that's all we can go at this time. As you go through a healing phase, your spiritualities many of you are already aware of it, will begin to kick in even stronger as our energies become more apparent on your planet as for visualization of us. You might not see us, but you will feel us more around, let's put it that way. At this time, we are unable to do that. We have to keep our distance for your warning reasons for that. So we cannot intervene with your school. One moment, there is disruption here. My name is Zeus. Lyran, Zeus, that's your wonder of your gods. If you wish to connect to my IMG line, part of your federation. Blessings all. Before I go back into it. Very good. I gave you the controls. That's okay. Somebody else can take.
Yeah, I'm trying to mute people. I can't mute everybody.
Okay. That's okay. Greetings. I am Saraphina from Syrian. You call a humanoid squid, but not a monster. We are healers. We are not. We have squid energies. It's in our DNA. We would not have tentacles, as you might see. But we are healers of chakras, mental illnesses, brain dysfunctions. But as for connecting to your earth, we can only go so far because of the certain warning lessons that need to be a part of your upbringing, you say. I'm more of a purplish human with slight scaly squid-like features, but very so slight. Some of your fictional tales might have a more accurate description of us, but do not have them at this time. The reason we are connecting to you is you realize many are going through much hardships. Our energies can assist with healings, if possible. We are happy to answer questions if that's okay. Whenever you're ready.
Yes. Chris, you have the first question.
Okay, hi, thank you. Okay, I've been seeing a light purple, pastel purple angel being, and I want to know what it is. And I have a question after that, too.
This is more of a spirit guide. A spirit guide that is not around all that. Well, it is around, but has not been facing you for a time being, with angel-like energies, but is not revealing her. It is a female, but not revealing her name at this time. That is who it is.
Okay, thank you. I had a dream last night. I was confronting myself with red hair. I do have copper red hair under my brown hair in my current lifetime. I was a Yael in that dream, and I am Yael in this current state. Can you please expound on this?
Is there other self teaching you lessons? This will be a long lesson to learn. They're not going into details, but it is another form of school, you can say. It is to help you become more spiritual, more grounded, connecting more with the angels. This is why this guide showed up as an angel-like being. The more the angels will appear to you in your future time to bring more positive energies around you and to heal the pains that are within you.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Okay, Bianca, you're next.
Yeah, my first question is, what is my connection to Ceres? I want to know more about that, and if I have a fractal of myself there.
A fractal
or another self of me, or
another self, yes. Sirius, for a moment. You are connected to the dolphins of our planet. But not necessarily Sirius B. There are many planets within Sirius. Many humanoid worlds, even worlds of desert regions. But your connection, one moment. Yes, there are worlds that are similar to this Earth that have almost copied it, at least in the Roman time periods and Greek time periods that are serious at this time that you connect with, that are more advanced, but have taken the cultures of this Earth that has been created and add them to theirs to learn about this planet, but also to connect to other solar systems. This is it within Sirius. As for your other aspects, yes, there is an aspect of you on Sirius B and Sirius C. More reptilian energies as for B, but not in the full form as a reptilian, more humanoid reptilian. And C is more of a fish-like species, like mermaid.
Oh, okay, cool. And any general messages for me? And that's all.
Yes, your guides are appreciating your willing to change mindsets. You're letting in a new way of thinking, which they are. One moment. They are appreciating your new ways of trying out new things, but to clear out old habits. There's many things coming for you also, life changes coming. They're not going into detail at all. So they cannot see.
Oh, okay. And one last one. Any of my hybrid children around me right now?
Not at this time, no, but they have been around.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Okay, Miguel, you're next.
Thank you. Greetings, Saraphina.
Yes.
Thank you for coming today.
Thank you.
My first question is, what is my connection with you?
Yes, we've had Syrian female lifetimes on Sirius. Humanoid. That is as far as I can go with that. That is very vague, but as far as I can go with that.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yes.
And my second question is, I've been processing a lot of violent lifetimes this week, where I've seen some of that, and my question is, during the Orion Wars, how many times did I encounter the giant spiders, and what was the outcome of that?
Not very good. Meaning you did not survive. You've been captured many times, but you were also killed by them several times in different lifetimes. But you learned so much from them. You were even reincarnated within their species in a more positive spider, though. Because they're so violent, you wanted to be a part of them, but be a more positive version of them. Because they were very powerful, but very reckless also, because of their abilities. That's all.
Yes, I remember most of that this week,
Yes.
so it's been fun.
Yes, I see that.
Thank you. Much love to you.
Much love.
Okay, Stacy, you're next.
Hi there. I just have a couple questions. Since it's Earth Day, I will ask a question about the elementals. I'm just wondering, I like to play music a lot from my house when I'm in my gardens, but I play a whole bunch of different kinds of stuff, and I'm just wondering if they're okay with me playing music out of the house.
Oh, of course.
Even if it's like rock or whatever, like there's nothing that like they prefer over?
No, not at all. It's from Earth. They are immune to its differences, but they have their own music also. If you're loud with yours, they'll play theirs.
Okay. I wasn't sure if maybe Celtic would be more suited or something like that.
Whatever makes you more happy, actually. They don't have any. Want you to choose whatever works for you. Whatever lifts you up is what's important.
Yeah, I guess it would just be my energy in the garden, right?
Yes.
Okay, that's good. I have one more question. My friend Julie has a daughter named Rihanna who had a fever hallucination and has since been having like really bad night terrors. And she's just wondering what's going on with her because this has just been like recently and it hit really hard and she doesn't really know how to help her.
It doesn't seem like it's unable to help either because she's she's reliving past lives, violent ones also. You can say your prayers, calling the angels. But as far as you can go, she has to go through this on her own also. Is her journey. It will end shortly, though, we see.
Okay, is there a specific... Oh, I can't... It's a follow-up. Is there a certain angel that she should call in then? Michael?
Michael, Ariel, Gabriel will be great assistants at this time. Gabriel, definitely. Okay. She has a connection to Gabriel.
Oh, yes. Perfect. Yeah. That's a good thing for another day. Okay. Yes. Thank you so much. Much love to you guys.
Okay, Omran, you're next.
Hello, Saraphina. How do you do?
I'm doing well. Thank you.
That's nice to hear. Well, my question is about my psychic abilities. I'm not sure I have understood them correctly. It's like sometimes I feel like there is someone in my room, but I get a picture in my head. Like last week I got a picture of an insectoid or Zetas
Yes.
looking in my room, but I was not sure if that was just my mind making it up or that was really who was there, and I had
Oh,
perceived
yes.
this through my third eye.
You see, yes, through your third eye, through your spiritual energies around you that are connecting to it also. Your
Okay.
energy around you is becoming more powerful, so you are making form out of what is around. So yes, it is your third
Okay,
eye. Yes, go ahead, please.
yes, sorry. So when I saw an mantis look-alike being who were dancing, so they were really dancing, right?
Oh yes, yes, you are getting used to all this. Yes, all unbelievable. Yes, remember, what comes into your mind is them connecting to you. Oh, say, that's just my imagination. It is not. It is not.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Well, I had to make sure, and I think it was 3 days ago or 4 days ago. I went up. I felt like they said to me, "Go up. We have something to tell you." And when I went up upstairs, there were two messages coming from two beings. Like they said, "Well, we love you. We are with you, and we'll work with you in the future," and so on. So this message, I thought, well, this could be my own mind. That's it, because it felt not like me. I mean, I was not sure. Were they really talking so fluently in my mind? Or?
Yes. You'll get
Okay.
used to it. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
I also
Well,
wanted to tell you there's a bear species around you, alien bear species that you're connected to.
yeah. I
What do you-
feel. Yeah. Well, I feel Arcturians and Syrians and Lyrans around too.
Yes. Yes, they might be overcrowding you, giving you too much information where you get burned out to a certain degree, but it is all them. Yes.
Okay. Well. I remembered one last question. Is that it was last week again, and I felt like there were around 10-15 beings in my room.
Yes.
Were they really? Okay. Yeah. Okay. Good.
Yes. Once you get used to this, you will see there's a lot more there. Yes.
Okay. Thank you. Well, one last question. Am I connecting to some elephant beings, because I feel like they are trying to connect with me and give me messages, like elephant humanoid. I have contacted them in astral.
Yes. Yes, they are quiet, but there's
Yes,
a
they are.
crowd around you, so they are waiting in line, it seems.
Do you mean my family crowd or other beings?
Yes, those beings are your family. Yes.
Yeah. Well, thank you very much.
Much love.
Yeah. Yes, you were trying to say something.
No.
Something?
Yes, much love. Thank you.
Yes, much love. Thank you, Saraphina. Thank you. Bye.
Okay, Carolina, you're next.
Hello.
Yes.
Hello, Sophie. This is Carolina.
Yes.
About 2 nights ago, there was a snake that came to visit me in my sleep. Would you be able to tell me who that was, or a little bit more about it?
It broke up. You said an alien or just a being?
It was a snake. It looked like a being.
The Palladian being, yes.
Okay. Any reasons why, or they're just visiting me?
Just visiting, more of a purplish colored Palladian, 6 feet tall, protecting a protector, a spiritual protector, almost a guide in many ways, a alien spirit guide in some regard.
Oh, that's wonderful. Thank you. My second question is, I've been feeling galactic languages trying to come out of me.
Yes.
I was wondering if you could tell me which languages I have, and if you could help me develop them, please.
Developing them is to just let it out, not be afraid. Arcturian, Pleiadian, Syrian, and whichever others you would like to connect to. Naga, you have the capability of connecting to all their languages. You just have to put a positive message out there, positive intention, just let it go. That is all.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Just a tiny little request before I go. My auntie is being diagnosed with terminal cancer. Her name is Ruth. I was wondering if you could send her some healing, please. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay, Miranda, you're next.
Hello. So I'm going to ask the question on behalf of Miranda. She's my sister. So she has a question about her daughter Amelia, her eldest daughter. Her behavior has changed sort of dramatically over the last little while, regressing a lot. She's got a lot of like night terrors and stuff, and like wakes up petrified in the middle of the night. So she's just wondering what's going on with her and if she can help her through whatever it is, the process that she's going through.
Send her more positive energies. There is a lot of drama around her to a certain degree. As for how to, you can also light a candle in the room. They call in positive spirits to care for this room. What you call, also it might be of assistance. What you call smudging the room, also that would be a positive way to go about it.
So I smudged the room today. Did that help it at all?
To a certain degree, yes. More will be needed. There is activity there, but most of it, what she's going through, is growing pains and internal changes. So much of lifetimes are being awakened at this time. They might seem as nightmares, but they're more negative lifetimes that she's been through. So her perception is nightmare, but it is not exactly transferring into this reality as for what is truly going on. But as for her leaving this phase, it will take, we do a few days. She will clear out, but it's still the aggressiveness around her might remain. Because she's growing older, she's remembering these other lifetimes of how she reacted. She's changing.
That's okay. Seems like kids do that a lot, hey? Just skipping lives and stuff. Okay, so are there any messages from her main guide, Jane, or her team? For Miranda.
Yes, as for the daughter, this is from her, Miranda's guides. To be patient, send love. There's to be honest with the child. Yes, there's honesty there, but one moment. As the child goes to these moods, is to talk to the child to bring out, because I don't believe the child is exactly understanding how to express and truly what she is seeing, though. As for not to worry too much, it's just a phase she is going through at this time. But as for her temperament that is changing, this will be a little bit hard for her to let go of, because she is tapping into old lifetimes where she got her own way, and she's remembering those lifetimes and bringing them into this reality. So she might be a little bit hard to get along with. In her, yes, it's a little bit hard for her to let go of that either. So.
Okay, that's good. Thank you. I think I've taken up enough of your time for tonight, and I'll share it with other people. Thank you so much.
Okay, Kathleen, you're next.
Hi, I have a two-part question. First, I had an experience when I was in the hospital where I was approached by an ET, and I was brought to a meeting room. And in the meeting room, there was a display, a star map. And this being was trying to tell me that I originated from a certain area, that I'd be going there, there might be some confusion, but everything would be okay. Was that a hallucination, or is that real?
That was real, yes. Not a hallucination. They're not saying who they are. They're letting you discover this on your own at this time. They will reveal themselves when they're ready.
Second question is, the other night I had a guide approach me, and I couldn't get the names straight. I have a real problem when it comes to names. I was wondering if you could help me.
You said a guide, correct?
Correct.
Your
They
guide.
offered to be my guide.
What they say is name is not really that important, but they say the name. This is a male energy, correct?
I believe so.
Yes. The name Thomas is the name that you can connect with, but for them, names aren't all that important, but it'll help you make this connection. But this is not the name they gave you, though. But this is a name that you can use to connect to them.
Okay. Thank you.
That's right.
Okay, MT, you're next.
Hi, thank you for being here.
Yes.
I'm thinking about taking an ayahuasca retreat for like a week. What do you feel that that's a good thing for the human experience?
Yes. It will also let down some of your nerves, let you relax for a while, let you also connect to Mother Earth. Right now, there's a lot of negativity around you at this time because of circumstances, it seems. But it'll help you connect to Mother Earth for now and future, it seems. Much love.
Much love, thank you. I really feel that it's something that will benefit me, although it terrifies me because I've never been out of my mind. But I think the problem that I'm having is my mind. So
Yes,
thank you.
too much. Yes, too much mind. Yes.
Thank you. I love you. Thank you.
Yes.
Okay, next person is Christy. She wants to know, do I have an aspect that is still on the Mars Super Soldier mission? I feel like I can fly through and look around. Am I a ghost that died in battle suddenly?
He's still around, yes. Yes, that is still functioning. That is all right.
Okay, and then our next question is, did I get sent back home after this mission? She's trying to piece the visions together.
Connected with the Palladians after that mission, but I feel like this aspect is going back for more. Still much to do.
Okay, Shao, you're next.
Thank you. Hi, thank you for coming through. I got a question in relation to the healing. My first question is, could you ask my guides how's the progress of moving those implants? Thank you.
I believe they have been removed from what they are saying.
So
But
they said, yeah,
yes,
sorry.
they have been removed, but they said there'd be others from what they were saying.
So it's been removed, but there's others still around, or is that?
There are others
Sorry.
that will be implanted, apparently, is what they're saying.
Why is that? Why don't they give me a full protection or the way to avoid it?
It is part of your lessons to be learned. They will go into more details with this later.
Okay.
A change of contract is what they say.
Sorry, beg your pardon.
A change of contract is what they say. And this was signed by you, is what they say.
What?
Yes.
All right, I will explore that further tonight.
Yes.
My second question is, do they have any messages for me? Oh, sorry. My second question is, how long would that take for this matter or this learning to be fully completed?
At this time, they're not saying anything. It says it's not a negative. It is for a positive. As you go up into a more higher vibration, so it's not all just. It is not what you think. As for negative energies, though, there is much there to be learned. Learn about the other aspects of yourself and the other Earths. And there's much more, but they won't go into the details.
All right, I'll talk to you. Yep.
Yes, they do not put a negative tone around it, so it is not what you might see.
Well, that's the negative tone around me. I can tell you straight away. I don't know why they give you different messages.
These are for future implants, not for the ones that have been removed. This is something different.
Okay. All right. I will explore further tonight. Thank you so much. I'll pass on the mic. Thank you.
Okay, Brian, you're next.
Okay, hello there. This is Brian. Yes, my son Logan had a question real quick, so I'll let him speak.
A couple weeks or half a month back, and this is a very, very important question too. My dad had to watch something for his schoolwork.
A video.
Yeah, video. And then after that, I didn't feel like it was there. I started, like, my temples kind of flared up or something. I don't really know what happened. And then I didn't know where I was, what anything is or what it was or anything. I was so confused and stuff. It didn't feel, no, not from watching that video. It's just like something triggered. And it didn't feel like it needed to be there or what I went through. But to this day, I still feel so unconscious. It only feels like I can experience things through my mind now. It doesn't feel like I'm really alive. It feels like I'm a controlled robot with feelings, if you know what I mean.
You went into a fourth density energy, but still connected to this 3D reality. So yes, it might feel like you are a robot, but it is because this 3D reality is holding on to you still. But much of you went into a fourth density reality. As your vibration moves up, you have a different vibration than others as they move into fourth density. Because of your youth, you can go into it much quicker than others because you're more awake than others. So you're going back and forth. So it might seem like you're a mindless robot in some regard, but that is because you're connected to this energy levels of this 3D reality that has much drama, as you see.
Yeah. And my other question, this started a little bit after what I experienced after that night or whatever. I felt like I had this argument. It almost like felt like I was somewhere else, but I had this argument about the hybrids being on the Earth, changing the planet, and me going through time and space on this little spaceship, and this guy speaking with me, and there was just like this circle, and then there was this table, and guys with yellow robes, big heads with the symbols, with these little blue strips. Can you tell me why I was, well, I kind of know why I was there, but what I was doing there exactly, and why I needed to be there at that time?
Traveling, you are a commander of this vessel, what you are connecting to. It's like another aspect of yourself what you're connecting to. You're just aware of it. Others go through it also. They just do not remember. You just have the, what you call luxury of remembering, if you want to call it that. Some don't call it that. But yes, this ship that you were on, you were very much in charge of it. And that's as far as I can go with that.
Thanks, but real quick, but why was I arguing about the hybrids with this guy and these golden and blue robes about the hybrids? Why?
Yeah, because there's of what their role is on this Earth and other Earths, other worlds. How far can they go to connect to humanity? There is much discussion there. There's always arguments. In some regard, there are arguments, disagreements. Yes, happens much.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. We'll pass it on to another. Thank you.
All right, hello. My name's Joe.
Yes.
I don't know if these two things are connected, but the one dream I had, I was in this military compound with all these mercenaries and special forces, and I was walking around with them. And then the next thing I remember is this tall gray that says we're going to rewire his brain. Talking about me, they're going to rewire my brain.
Yes. And they've been attempting that for some time, haven't they? They've been doing this often because all I can go into detail of that is because of your past life history, of how you know this, or you already have an idea at least that you're connected. Your wife, all these past lives you've had, you've gained much knowledge where others, when you go places where others won't go, you know this. So you gathered so much knowledge there, and now you have a lot of knowledge of them. You just might not remember it, but in some ways you do. Sometimes you have too much information, if that makes sense.
Yeah, that makes perfect sense.
Yes.
My second question is there any messages for me from anybody?
Yes, there's also a connection to that is because those entities that are causing this to you is because you know that you can, what is the right word for it on Earth? Their intentions, you can reverse their intentions, you can fondle their plans, or however word it, they have plans of taking over a planet, and you have ways of ending that negativity, or have you understand. But as for messages, that was actually one of them. There's many healing angels around you at this time. There are your protectors, but also assisting you because you are going to more of a positive energy than usual. They say good things are coming, but it will take time. That is all they have.
Okay, well, thank you for that. Cynthia is next. She wants to know, her first question is, do I have a connection, do I have any new guides?
Yes, but they are not. They are not going into detail. There's a lion. There's a Lyran guide, feline, that is around you at this time. There are others, but the feline one wants to be known most.
Okay, her second question is, can I have any positive information on my path?
Yes, to put positive information out there into your future, that everything will be fine. No matter what, you will always have a positive way of looking at things, no matter the test. Yes, you might get aggravated, angry, yes, but bring in positive energies also. And that will give you a new outlook on life, appreciation for these lessons. Instead of being angry about these lessons and be bitter, appreciation is what is needed at this time. And that goes for everyone. Blessings.
Okay, Day, you're next.
Thanks, Joe. Hi there.
Come on.
Blessings to you. I believe I have an incarnation in the Orion Council. Can you tell me or confirm it for me, please?
Yes, you had many incarnations within the Ryan Council, but as insectoids. I'm not sure if you want to go into those details.
Sure, why not?
Of the insectoid that is white, one was of a bee, the other one was of a grasshopper type being that was very white. White energy, let's just say. But not like we see insectoids here, they're very different.
Okay, thank you for that. And my next question, there was a being in my room last week that kept pulling up my blinds. Can you tell me who or what that was?
It feels like a new spirit guide. A spirit guide that connects with other beings, Palladian energies, making themselves known, making this guide known. The name of this guide seems Hector is the name I am given. Very connected to the Palladians, and this will help you in your journey.
All right, great. Thank you. Much love.
Yes, much love.
Okay, Terrence, you're next.
All right, I got 2 questions. Is there some way or something I can do to start with learning or remembering light language?
To put the positive intention out there to connect to it. To just let the words flow is the easiest. But what to do is in meditation. In meditation, you will be able to connect these energies even stronger. You have to be willing to do so. And not hesitant. Just let it flow. I believe the archangels will assist you with this. If you let them. That is all.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much. My second question is, how can I connect to this this intense ringing in my ears? Like if it's a being or something that's wanting to connect, like how can I do that?
This is a Palladian that is doing this, that you're very well connected to. Mostly a male race. They do have females, but it's mostly male. One moment. They will make themselves known. It's many of them have white hair. With different colored skin. Some are green, yellow, purple. As for how to connect to them, they are Palladians. There are Palladians, but they are in the Sirius. Connect to this Sirius star system, you will feel their energies. They are there often, it seems. That is the only information I have at this time.
Thank you.
Yes.
Okay, Emmy, you're next.
Hello.
Yes.
Hi. Yes. Wondering if you can tell me what's going on in my astral experience and how much, if any, is it affecting my waking life?
Assisting you with healing. As for your waking life, that is between you and your spirit guides, it seems. They're not letting anything come out at this time.
Oh, okay. I was wondering how my astral experience was affecting my waking life. Is that the same answer?
Yes, they're not going into details.
Okay, and my second question is, do my angels and guides have any messages for me?
Yes, you stay positive as you go into this transitional phase. Many opportunities will open up, but not what you think. One moment. Did you say a transitional phase? A transitional phase is coming into your life, but not at this time. But it is coming soon. Will be a life change. That is all they have.
Thank you very much.
Yes.
Okay, Steve, you're next.
Hello, this is Steve. Can you hear me?
Yes.
First time call-in. Nice to be on the show.
Yes.
I saw a psychic yesterday, and she told me that I had an entity that was blocking my connection to my spirit guides. I wanted to validate that or verify it.
There's a reptilian energy around you, yes. As for blocking, I don't know if it's blocking or it's just... It is not negative either. It is foreign to you. You're not used to this, at least to understand it. One moment. Not necessarily blocking, but for you to connect to your guides is... One moment. There is a reptilian, yes, there is an insectoid that is causing interference. It is like a 6-foot insectoid, dark in nature, yes. You've had Orion War lifetimes with him, yes. As for how he will be removed, one moment. We will send you energy to remove him. But your guides are well aware. But you can still connect to your guides, but he is causing a ruckus, it seems.
Can you ask?
Yes.
Can you ask my spirit guide Thomas how much of a time period he wants me to wait until I pursue my journey?
I see it's open whenever you wish to connect to that. I don't see a time period or anything that's been stopping you at this time.
Well, that's how I feel, but I've continue to have obstacles and confusion concerning this issue.
But yes, but it's also to proceed, never give up. The obstacles will calm themselves down eventually. At this time, you have many lessons to learn from them at this time.
Okay, thank you. And also, a few weeks ago, I was at the bar, and there was two older elders that came to sit next to me and my friend. Can you tell me what race they were and what their purpose was? They were about 600 or 700 years old.
Palladian energies, that's all I have for them at this time.
Okay, thank you. And one more question. Do I have a direct Yale connection?
I do not see this connection. No. It's a possibility, but I do not see it from my point of view.
Okay, thank you.
Yes.
Okay, Steven, you're next.
Hello.
Yes.
How are you today?
Doing well.
Much love to you. I was just wondering if you had any messages for me today for my day.
Yes. Only that your insectoid families are sending you much love as you go through a healing process at this time. They are all around you, but in a positive way. As you transition, it seems you're going through many transitions, but they cannot reveal the details at this time. That's all. If that is all, there's another being that wish you come through. If there are more questions.
There's a few more. There's chat questions.
There is another one that will come through. I have to go. Send you all love, blessings.
Much love. Goodbye.
Thank you.
I am Elvis. Reptilian. How are all of you tonight? Sending you much love. As all you kitties are going through grow up phase, many of your extraterrestrial families are more than happy to reveal themselves. Yeah, they're setting things up for you all to connect. But you already know this, but they are really moving in more than usual. As those that are prepared, as this one of these here that's already, or several I should say here, more is to come. That's all I have to say. If there are questions, I'm happy to answer it.
Yeah, I'm going to do the chat questions.
Oh, sure.
All right. First question is from Stephen Davies. He wants to know, what was my involvement in the Orion Wars?
Counselor. Through those that were wounded. That is one of your roles. He had others, but that is all you need to know at this time.
All right. Next question is from Cemetery. They want to know, my future that my family are forcing me into, can I change it so I don't have to go down that road? Is there any big changes coming soon where my future will change for the better?
No, it looks like you're going to have to sort of take what they feed you, but you will have a chance to bail out. Go with the flow, but you will have an opportunity to move on your own. So it is not all bad, but you will see the light at the end of the tunnel. Let's put it that way. It will not be very long, but don't see it being forever. Let's put it that way. Thank you.
They also want to know, is there any messages from the aliens?
The Palladians have been trying to connect to him. As for healing purposes, education purposes, the tall blonde Nordics are very close to him. They're like brothers, sisters. They've been sending him messages, even visiting their ships, but he does not remember. Your angels say everything will be fine. You might be getting sometimes over, yes, there's much anger there, but frustration, but you will have things go your way in due time. There's lessons there to be learned. That is why you are going through these things. That is all.
Alright, that's it for the chat. I'm going to do the YouTube ones. First question's from HANNEPANNEFUL. Question is, what and who did I see when I had an out-of-body experience some weeks ago?
Your spirit guides, lost loved ones also. It was several. You might not be able to remember it, but your spirit guides were more seeable in that phase, but maybe not remembering. That is all.
Okay, next question is from Omar Corona. They want to know any messages from their guides.
You are going through a healing phase. Transition is coming. You're something about fast food they're talking about. I don't know what that was about. I don't know if that was an inside joke or what. But they keep talking about that. Because that has many meanings to it. That is why. And they're not going into detail. That is all. That was the message. Next, if there is any.
I don't see any.
If there's nothing else, I will.
Oh, wait. Zeta Gray, my favorite guy, he has a question. He seems to have gotten an STD from a Russian prostitute. Can you give him some healing?
Of course, but you know better to do that. Yes, but I don't think it will help a little bit, but you know better than that.
I think that's it.
Send you. Wait a minute. The aliens send you love, always. Palladians are making their presence here more, but they are going into details on that. Governmental presence within the governments, they say, is increasing more on their end, meaning more positive reinforcements is going into these areas of secrecy to convince them to connect to humanity, as many are awakening and many more will follow. It is more of a governmental meeting, you could call it, but this will increase heavily, and this will influence your political earth around the globally. Russia plays a big part in your global awakening, but at this time they are sworn to secrecy. Because if they talk about aliens, all their toys will be taken away. Oil, weapons, things of that. I believe you know what I'm talking about. they can turn that place into Afghanistan. It's basically is what some have threatened. So they have to. This is not just alien, but there's other situations they have to keep mum on. Yes, they do push. They do push buttons around your Earth, but they're there to do that. Obviously, there's much that goes on that is behind the scenes. What you see is theater. What is truly going on is behind the scenes, but you know this. But your human collective eventually, yes, before I go, your Snowden was, yes, real, but he had help with what he did. And Russia is not being punished as you might think. They are being rewarded. It is just not being seen. Your Snowden is part of the puzzle. He was already known of what he was going to do, well protected, but also basically it was for the wider workers to show that awakenings are possible. And much alien information was there, at least some was. If they could come out with that information of your spy networks across your planet, where the alien information can be done the same way, but more effectively. So it's sort of giving you an idea of what's to come. That was just a test in some regard. What he had was very small compared to what is truly going on, but it was enough to get attention. And that's all I can speak of that. Blessings to you all. Healing. Accept the healing. Some refuse it. Will you bring in the positive energies into your life? It might not. It won't help much. It will not take you out of that situation, but it will certainly heal your situation more. Make it easier. If you're living where you don't want to live, working at a place you don't want to work at, you will find a way to survive it if you want to look at it like that. Blessings to you all. Greetings. Okay, I think that was enough. Anybody have a blessing first? If not, that's okay. I think I've said enough today. Okay, all silence.
Maybe Steven, if he's here, isn't he?
I think he's here. It's Steve. That's okay. That's okay. Much love, everyone. Thank you for joining us, and back here tomorrow night.